The more I watch Kevon Wallace, the more I start to see why this kid, it was destined to be here, was destined to be a Philadelphia Eagle. And it's not just his skill set, but his attitude, and just he's one of the most prized possession players that we have on this roster going into this year. We have some hungry players, but I think hungry is an understatement for Kevon Wallace. I think it's passion, and just he's already transforming into the culture of what the Philadelphia Eagles is all about. Okay, we all know that Troy Vincent and Brian Dawkins were the mentors for Kevon Wallace. That was Brian Dawkins' son, roommate in Clemson, and there's just so much to look at with this kid, and watching his press conference today and just seeing the kind of person he is, just what he wants to do in the league, that he knows that he hasn't made it yet, okay? You're not going to show arrogance going into the league or going into training camp, but he's going to take a spot. He is going to fight to get a roster spot. Obviously, I obviously know he's going to make the team. I mean, I'd be very upset if he didn't, but Jim Schwartz is going to use Kevon Wallace really well. And they didn't just draft him because of just him being a safety, because Kevon Wallace can play multiple positions. He can play outside linebacker, he can play in the nickel, can play in the outside. Versatile player that can play multiple positions, and that's value to the Eagles defense. That's value to Jim Schwartz. How can you not be excited for a player like this coming to your team? I mean, to be honest with you, I think this could be our future starting safety. Obviously, I honestly think that him next to Jalen Mills could actually happen. If Jalen Mills gets extended and does a good job this year, he's definitely going to be in the mix and probably be the starter right next to him for the next few years. Obviously, Jalen Mills being here the next few years, Kevon Wallace obviously, finishing out his rookie contract and seeing what he does in the next few years. But it's exciting to see what this kid could do. I mean, he looks like a hard worker. I mean, I actually watched a video of him working out today and just being on the field, and he gives it 100%. He gives it his all. His effort is flawless. I'm just waiting for that moment when Kevon Wallace comes down and makes that big hit on somebody. He's an aggressive tackler. There's no stop of that engine. That engine keeps running, and you can't turn it off with him. It's just something like I haven't seen in a player in so damn long. You know what I mean? He's not following protocol. He's going above that, you know what I mean? He really wants to stick his name out there and put his name out there for himself into the league and show that he is probably one of the biggest steals of the draft in 2020. When I see Kevon Wallace in an Eagles jersey and flexing and doing all this, it puts excitement in you for the season. And I know there's a lot going on with what we're doing here. This past year has been one of the most hardest years of just life in general. Kevon Wallace is a tone setter, an edge setter, has an edge to him. You could check all the boxes in passion, check all the boxes, and just his talk of the offseason, and just he's a Philadelphia Eagle. He was born to be here. He was born to be here. Okay, I know this is just kind of a rant of Kevon Wallace, but I have to say I haven't seen a player like this in a long time. A long time being a fan of this team, I have not seen a player come in like this. I really haven't in a while. That's not, you have the guys that come in that are hungry, but this kid he's been making promises and promises and promises to take the food off somebody's plate and eat it himself, and just love that. Just take it away. He wants to take it from somebody, and it's just crazy. Let me know what you guys think about Kevon Wallace. Obviously a lot of you guys do love him. There are some people out there who think he's going to be a big bust. I don't know why. He hasn't touched the field yet. I mean, obviously he's been on the field a little bit as of right now, but once they get pads on, we're going to see the full effect of what goes on with this kid. But the high hopes, I mean, he's definitely going to have playing time. The Eagles do have 3 safety sets. You have behind Rodney McLeod, Jalen Mills, and Kevon Wallace, you have Rudy Ford and Craig James. Probably both of those guys won't even be here. Kevon Wallace will probably be the 3rd safety this year, but you never know. You really never know at this point what can actually happen. You really don't, because this kid is coming in and he's ready to take someone's job, and I can't wait to see the competition in front of my eyes. And hopefully we get to see some live streams of what's going on, and practice or just look at some guys and just see what they're doing. Kevon Wallace is one of the most exciting players going into 2020. I have to say, probably the most excited player going in. I think Darius Slay probably comes in a little bit behind them. Probably a little bit more behind him, but because Kevon Wallace is more of an unknown for what he could do, because I haven't seen anything, it's more exciting because I haven't seen it yet. Darius Slay, I know what to expect, with some players like Darius Slay and Roby Coleman, but Kevon Wallace is excitement that everyone should be happy and excited for it. I just can't wait. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Kevon Wallace and just what he's going to do this season. Jim Schwartz is teaching all these guys about all the run fits, where everyone should be lining up, just the terminology of this defense. I think that's what he's learning right now, just where everyone's lined up. And you know what? I think that Kevon Wallace can be he could be the next leader on this team of this defense. I really do. I think we have some voices on this defense going to 2020, but Kevon Wallace does stand out to me and checks out all the boxes. Now all he has to do is match his talk with his play, and you know what I mean, and see what happens after that. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I will see you guys later. Are you excited for Kevon Wallace? I'll see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, fly.